How is it going? Chat room. You're probably seeing some different cards. It's also a different day. I'm not going to be around to stream this weekend, so I am doing one of my good old Thursday night streams. I haven't done one in quite a while. But we are just going to run a league. First time I've done that in a while. But the nice thing about it is it gives me the opportunity to just try some stuff out. I haven't, one thing I've definitely missed while playing in all the challenges is that not as much room to just like try stuff out. Let's do that. Fix that. I gotta. Oh my god, the stream title. Gotta fix that. All right, the stream title's fixed. I'm getting there, chat. We're gonna make it. I promise. Let me get an announcement out on the social medias. Chat. I'm getting there, I promise. Let's do that. Done. Oh my gosh. We're gonna get there, I swear. We're gonna make it, chat. Don't worry. All right. So, there's a couple more things I have to change here. I have to do this on my Daybreak account because Pyroblasts are 15 tickets each. But also importing a deck list means Moto just picks the ugliest copies of like every card. So while people are showing up anyway, I have to give in to my vanity. But anyway, yeah, we're playing the red build. I haven't played it very much at all. And I want to. My friend Sam has been doing really well with it lately. He really believes in it. I believe in him. So, what? Your people? Okay, until more people show up, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What else do I gotta fix here? I'll just do the Stoneforge, just whatever. This is great content, I'm sure. Oh no, I'm gonna get Stoneforge Masterwork now too. Oh, there's so many Stoneforge cards. This is a mistake. Oh no, here we go. Forgive me, chat. It's okay, you don't have to forgive me. What planes did it pick? TMNT planes? No shot. No shot am I playing with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle planes. Oh my god. This is how Toast feels talking to JR. Maybe. I'm sorry. Hey, that's not what I said. You are putting words in my mouth. There we go. That worked out. Let's put 5 of those in there. Get rid of these ugly planes. Do the same thing for mountain. I'm gonna raked over the coals right now. Damn. Where is my favorite mountain? It's gonna be here soon. That's masks, and then there it is. There we go. I'll fix the wastelands and the plateaus, and then I'll call it there. Okay, I gotta get rid of that. All right, wasteland. Come to me. Let's get rid of these. I wish I could just replace them with the copies in my collection, but the nature of Daybreak accounts is I don't have a collection. 1, 2, 3. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. All right, there we go, chat. I'm going to call it there. Excuse me. Oh. Let me start the music. Where are you? Stream playlist. There you are. There we go. Would you use white border duels on Moto if they existed? Probably not. Oh, gosh. I missed. I'm really sorry. I hope that wasn't too loud. Yeah, I don't think I would. But think about it. I see the charm of it at least. So, all right. Need to whiteboard or some surveillance. So true. Hey, Residog, how's it going? It's red and white for 9 cards, really. You know, it's the bombas, the chainsaws, the pyroblasts, and in essence, adding red cards to your deck is also really important for a Johnny. So it is mostly a white deck, but it's splashing for some very powerful red cards. So. We are going to hop into the queue. We'll see how we do. I'm gonna bring this down. There we go. Can I stop streaming and make another pizza? No, we don't have any pizza dough. That's the most important part. I don't have any pizza dough. Oh, I gotta. Does this? I never tried this. I'm seeing if MTG bot will work if I switch over to my Daybreak account. I've never tried before. It doesn't seem to be doing anything, but I can't tell. It's possible I'm doing something wrong, but. Keep streaming as I go to the grocery store. Yeah, I do a cold ferment pizza dough. If I bought it from the store, sure, but you know, that's not my pizza dough. Okay, cool. The MTG bot's working now. Cool. Cold fermenting is where it's at. All right, my Thoughtseize training wheels are officially off. Interesting. Let's try it. Okay, cool. Plateau means I'm more likely to go Ajani Bomba as opposed to Starfield Shepherd into something. Yeah, the GoPro Wegman streams would be pretty sick. They kept a card on top. Brainstorm. Never heard of it. A webcam feed of one of the PCs in a Walmart. That just sounds sad. I'm not saying I wouldn't watch it, but it does sound very sad. That was a thing. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. All right, we got Bug going on over there. Endurance. It's kind of just looking like... Is this Bug Beans? Is someone Bug Beaning right now? I don't think I'm going to surveil here. Okay. We're just going to get a Plains, and then Plateau, and a Johnny. You think someone would do that? Go on the internet and Bug Beans? You know, you would... You would be surprised. There's a lot of people who go on the internet and Bug Beans, even though I don't know. You thought Endurance stays on top after the survey? No, it's a paper-only play. Fatal Push on the Ajani. You got it. I think I am going to take the opportunity to do some Starfield shepherding here. Yeah, because I think this seems like a decent spot to get a Guide of Souls. I'm learning. I don't know if this is good, but I'm going to try it. It seems better than just going for Bomba here when we just don't really have a lot going on, so... Okay, the third Brainstorm, all of which... These have been, I think, all essentially locked Brainstorms. They cast this one and surveilled one card, and then cast this one, and then cast this one right after, yeah. It is a Thursday stream, that's right. Fatal Push on the Guide of Souls, okay. This looks like a Murktide coming down. Whoa, it is not a Murktide. They are bouncing my cat. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess we are bombing. Just leagues tonight. Yeah, I'm playing tonight. I'm doing leagues tonight because I'm not going to be around for the event this weekend. So this is just going to be draw to discard one. Yeah. Going to birthday party of a daughter's friend. So. I'm wondering if this is going to be like living ends. Is that what's going on here? No, it can't be living ends. They have a billion spells, so never mind. Sunday after that, going to another birthday party. I have not slayed the second Spire. Yeah, we're gonna cast this. I did not play a ton of Slay the Spire 1. It didn't super click for me. Do I want land or Guide of Souls? I think I want Guide of Souls. Yeah. So I could just hit my opponent for 7. I don't think that's super necessary when I have the second Bombardiers in my hand, though. So, anyway, yeah. Next Sunday, I'm doing another birthday party, kind of combination birthday and Oscar viewing party, and I will be streaming during the week next week as well. Black, black, blue, blue. Is this going to be both halves of deceit? Is that what's happening here? It is. All right. So you bounce something and then thought sees me, but it's what, a 5/5? So the Bombardiers is just lethal. 3, 4, 5, and then yeah. So do you have Force of Will? No. All right. Cool. All right. Let's bring in some Pyroblast, I guess. I don't know what else is going on over there. I guess maybe I'll bring in a Path to Exile. This does not seem like a Chainsaw matchup. This seems like a Lauren matchup. And other than that, I don't know. You're right. I did miss gaining a life and an energy. Probably not a Sash matchup. And now I'm out of ideas. I didn't see any permanents that I can Skyclave, but I have to assume they have some. Maybe I hold off on the path. I just need to cut one more card. I could trim Ophelia. It's not like the best card in this build, and with a bunch of pushes and stuff, it's going to be harder for me to get that going. Yeah, we'll try that. Yeah, if it's beanless beans, then that'll make things easier for us. I'm assuming there's beans over there, but who knows? Interesting. Another double Bomba starting hand. I can't get a red source with the Starfield Chipper. It's basic planes, yeah. And I feel like this Aether Vial is pretty likely to get blown up between the fact that it feels like the kind of deck that would have Witherbloom Command and Wistfulness can also blow it up. And the sword isn't necessarily that good. Yeah, I'm going to mulligan this. I mean, I guess. Yeah, sure. It's fine. I'm just playing mono it. Yep. Looks like blue deceitfulness or wistful. No, or yeah, wistfulness. What was it? Blue deceit is just bounce a permanent. Yeah. They have found all of their misty rainforests. How am I supposed to beat that? I did win game 1 in okay, there's the beanstalk. I got to throw a Starfield Shepherd at my opponent, and they died. All right, cool. I'll get my mountain here. Go ahead and cast this Recruiter the Guard. See what happens. What am I even getting here? I forgot to put Lauren in the list. I forgot. Whoops. Or no, did I? Yeah, I must have. Oh no, I cut right. I didn't see Beanstalk. I cut her. So I think we're just gonna get a Witch Enchainer here. Maybe I was supposed to get Skyclave. What is this? The nice thing about Skyclave is that if they have like a force for the Skyclave, then I can formal wear. Whereas I cannot formal wear a Witch Enchanter, but or if they deceit my Witch Enchanter, then I can't formal wear that either. Yeah, I think probably should have gotten Skyclave here. I just liked how Witch Enchanter used all my mana and wouldn't give my opponent a 2/2, but maybe not the best choice. Okay. Do I get another formal wear or do I get a meteor sword here? I'm gonna be at 5 lands. I don't have anything else to get back with my formal wear right now. Yeah, I think I need to get meteor sword just as a threat. I don't think I can count on it working, but yeah, right. Just give them a problem, even if it's a problem they probably have an answer to. And I guess if it gets another deceitfulness out of their hand, that's not the worst. Like, I don't know. My opponent has to like cast a creature to kill me with eventually, and they just keep throwing him in the graveyard, you know? Food chain. Okay. Got it. I mean, I don't, but also got it. No. I'd rather mill like any other lands than my second Surveil lands, but that's how it goes. So we are probably just dead here. I'm going to assume that we're dead, but does wasting do anything? I feel like probably not. Yeah. What is this? Well, my hand's all the same thing, so they make green. Okay. This is going to be a full value wistfulness, maybe? It is. Oh, no, they're just doing blue. Okay. Or no, they are doing both. They are doing both. And I saw the second trigger and was like, that has to be evoke, right? But no, they did pay all the mana. Okay. I'll be totally honest. The only part of this that bothers me is how long it's taking for them to do this. Their modem mechanics are just a touch slow. Mm-hmm. And then just passing. One's a 6/5, one's a 5/5. Okay. Okay, well, that's 6. Yeah, the 6 of these evoke creatures have been dealt with. I'm curious where things go from here. All right, there's the 5th. There's the 7th. Um, um, I'm gonna put Yorion in my hands and then Felia, I guess, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, I don't think they're playing Griffins. I just feel like if they have Food Chain in their deck, they should have killed me already somehow, you know? Yeah, it feels like, I mean, I think this is definitely already a food chain problem to some extent, but like, especially with these creatures, like, I don't know if y'all have ever tried to cast a hybrid spell on Moto. It's really annoying. Yeah, it's a lot. Like, if, you know, you have to click the colors of the mana, all the mana. You have 2 triggers to put on the stack. Most of those triggers have a target too. It's a lot of clicks. I'm really tempted to just double block here, but no. They binned a Hydroblast. Where did that come from? Oh, that was from the Wistfulness, yeah. Or was it? I don't remember where. I don't know where the Hydroblast came from. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I was wondering if Pernicious Deed was coming. Well, here is a Felia that will probably require you to crack that Pernicious Deed. Or not. Okay. Um, okay, they gave me 3 life for free. I am just gonna try to Felia them again. I could get Shepherd actually. No, I could see that. We get Shepherd. Shepherd gets another planes, and we can play the Vial if we want to. Then the next one. Actually, do we? Yeah, I think I like that because then next turn we could like Shepherd for Pixie and like pick up a Solitude, something like that. Yeah, I like this. Yeah. I'll go ahead and play the Vial, see if it makes them use the deed. I doubt it will, but ooh, that's true. All right, but let me go up to 1. I think I'm just attacking with everything. I guess am I casting the shepherd first? Yeah, I think I agree too. There is a little bit appealing to get Pixie, because if they have like a Bowmasters, I can save something. But I should probably just attack. Yeah, it's true. I was also just realizing, yeah, if they deed with. Oh yeah, this is fine. Yeah. And now I just shepherd for Pixie and pick the shepherd back up. Is that right? Riddler. Okay. Unfortunately, I had to surveil away my second surveil land, so I'm just gonna fetch for Plateau here. I feel like my opponent's really good at drawing cards and not good at killing me, which is not usually a good place to be against DNT. Also looks like they have no wastelands, which is pretty good for me. I think we're just casting the shepherd, right? Not warping it. Warping it gets us like an extra trigger. Maybe we want 2 Guide of Souls as opposed to just 1. Actually, I kind of like getting 2 Guide of Souls out of the shepherd. Yeah. It does feel greedy. I think it is right here, though. Is this another wistfulness? This is their last wistfulness. Okay. Sometimes you cast 8 evoke elementals for a lot of value, and it's unclear. Yeah, I feel like we really should be dead. I mean, we're pretty close to dead here, but for getting through 3/4 of their deck, and I think like maybe literally all of their threats. I feel like this should not be this close, basically. I think I'm kind of just getting these as chump blockers here, unfortunately, but that's how it goes. If we drew a Pyroblast at any point here, that'd be pretty good. But alas. Yeah, it also took like all of their clock, basically. And they're showing me more cards in their deck. Is this another Riddler or something? Lorien revealed. It's the Uno meme. 2 options are draw 25 cards, win the game. Thing is, I'm not dead. Pretty close. Now I'm dead. I at least feel better knowing that, like, okay, sure, you can kill me that way. They're just a fair deck. I think I want this path. I would like the Lauren probably. What do I want to get rid of? The Felias seem really hard to use. Skyclave, I guess. Skyclave is basically worse than Lauren, I think, here. I probably don't want both because they really, like, they both kill up the Beanstalk and Food Chain and essentially nothing else. Sam, help. All right, cool. You like cutting Felly? Okay, cool. Am I also wrong for cutting this chainsaw? Because I know that I can use it to kill my own Ajani, and I feel like that if I get to flip an Ajani, they might just explode. Honestly, it's tough because it feels like there aren't that many weak points in my deck that I can really tell. Yeah, okay. This hand is... Ajani is a decent threat. I can back it up with Caracas. I have Lauren for... I'm going to keep it. It's iffy, but I'm going to keep it. I at least can surveil, knowing that my opponent, if they have a Wasteland, like, oh my god. I'll be pretty surprised that they've had so much time to show me a Wasteland. I would love to keep Pyroblast. Thank you. We also haven't seen Force of Will, notably. There's a lot of weird omissions. No Force, no Wastelands. Yeah. Beanstalk. Cool. Snuff out? All right, sure. I was thinking about it. I feel like if I guess, like, If I wasn't worried about having to spend my turn 3 on Lauren for a beanstalk, I think I'm more interested in waiting. But I worry it's just a little bit too slow to wait until potentially turn 4 to cast a Johnny. I could be wrong about that, though. Maybe it's just better to have it protected than it is to get it down early. You have another push. Oh, murderous cut. Bummer. Well, definitely punished a bit. Formal wear? Damn. That would have been nice. Do I want to wasteland them? Oh, they did. They miss a land. I was honestly thinking more of taking them. I guess no, never mind. I don't care if they cast Deceit here. Yeah, okay, I'll take them off blue. Of course. Yeah, you got it. I don't think a single one of these brainstorms has been a perfect brainstorm. Black Bowmasters. Okay, bummer. I was hoping that was black for Deceit, and I could Pyroblast it. Let's get another Ajani. That'd be cool. No, we don't need another Pyroblast. What are you casting? Quantum Riddler. All right, I got a Pyroblast for that. Not like this deck. Do I have to just cast Yorion here? They're at 9. Yeah, I think I do. I just have to cast it. It's bad into Deceit, but it's not bad into much else, at least. Sure. Okay, Tech. Is that how it's going to be? Holding it is also not good into Deceit. Yeah, that's true. Ooh. Now we're cooking. A Johnny, yeah. All right, they're over it. All right, cool. 1-0. Good start. Definitely quite a deck they had over there. Even though I will not be playing in the challenge next Sunday, I will be going to a 1K the Saturday before it. I will certainly share how that goes. I'll be playing Trusty Black-White. And hopefully I'll crush. That's all I got to say about it. Meteor Sword in my opener again. I think if this was not double Caracas, I might keep it, but I'm not keeping double Caracas. All 3 drops. I guess I'll keep this. I'm gonna keep and put this. So put a Swords back, a Solitude back. It's one of the two. I think I'm gonna do Solitude back. Basic Island Ponder, eh? Never heard of it. Oh-ho. Formal wear. All right. Gonna play around days. Slightly punished for playing around days, but that's how it goes. Cool. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Esper. I'm not immune to the beat of Buffalo Buffalo. Look, no one should be. Okay. I have a couple options here. I kind of want to start with Recruiter because I think that's the most likely card that they would daze and also the most exciting one to have in my yard for the formal wear. Yeah, let's do that. Let's start with Recruiter. If it resolves, what would I get? I might get a Shepherd, actually, just because I could use the mana. It gets dazed. Okay, cool. I'm glad you said that, Sam. Thank you for affirming my thoughts. Formal wear for your Bowmasters? Yeah, sure, that's fine. I don't care about that. Oh ho, okay. I think this is Yeah, I think this is just formal wear. Yeah. I want to try to just make them use all their cards that aren't a Johnny and that like before I go for a Johnny Chainsaw, I think is my thought. And to make sure that I can do that, we'll get a Starfield Shepherd. I feel like we have a lot of options going into the next few turns, and they all feel pretty good. Oh no. Now they know everything I'm going to do. I wonder what they take. Okay, that makes sense. Is this a swords on the recruiter? This feels like a pretty easy block. Yeah. Do I care more about getting a life and an energy out of this Guide of Souls or making sure the Starfield Shepherd can't get dazed? I think I care more about the Starfield Shepherd resolving. Yeah. Sure. Wow, I wonder. I wonder. Man. I guess these Thoughtseizes make it even safer. Every Thoughtseize they cast is, makes Yorion safer, and that's also pretty important, so sure. um do I even want a Bomba here though? 4 is a very awkward amount of mana to have right now. I think I just want to put Yorion in my hands and pass and hold up swords. I just don't feel like I want to be casting Bomba in turns I'm not activating it. Yeah. Hey, Mapson, what's up? I know Bomba is good. How you doing, Mapson? Will I be seeing you at the 1K next weekend? Come on. Yeah, come on. You have Sunday. It's fine. Okay, now I feel... Which one do I cast first? I think I cast the chainsaw first. I don't know if it matters. Okay. I have a feeling their last card is Swords to Plowshares. It is. Okay. Come on. No. That's not what I needed. Look, I've beaten many batter skulls in my day. This won't be the first time, but... Yeah. I really needed to not get thought seized 3 times. 3 was just too many. Come on. Recruiter? Recruiter? Come on. Not like this. Bleh. Yeah, this drew like 2 of the 3 cards on the top of their deck were absurd equipment, and I drew land. Yeah, is it too late for that to matter? I can get a second formal wear. I can get bombardiers, but I can't kill the crypt. I can't kill this. And just moves Batterskull to something, and I'm basically dead. Let me think. I could. Oh, yeah. I was literally just putting that together. Yeah. Oh, yeah, right. We can't do that. We can at least block the others for a turn. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is what's going to end up happening. As soon as they equip the batter skull, that's like 100% what we're going to do here. Okay. Okay. So the first step is always going to be Violent Pixie pick up Formalware, right? And there's nothing that stops that. Because, like, I guess, because we can block with the Recruiter to put it in the yard for Formalware. And I feel like life total here is pretty important in that respect. So how do we block? We could do we could just do this. We could also double block the Bowmaster. We could do like this. And then we'd probably chump here, honestly. I think I like this. This is a really tough spot to navigate, but I think I like this. I guess one argument for doing like this instead would be that we're going to kill the batter skull this turn, so we'd rather the 1/1 be in play than the 3/3 that already has the Formalware on it. So maybe I do this. Yeah, I like this. I like this. Well, that's pretty good too, although it's not what we're doing right now. Yeah, because we're getting Formalware is picking up Recruiter. Recruiter is getting Lauren, and we're casting Lauren. And we're killing the Cryptic Coat. I'm pretty sure we have to kill a Coat over a Skull. I see that's formal. We're moving to the, yeah. Okay, so I think we are doing this. Double block kills that, but they can only kill one of my things. We chump there. This feels right. Yeah. All right, they have plow. Nothing new about that. Let's draw a Skyclave. That'd be cool. Nope. I think we just cast the Solitude now, right? We don't want them to be able to top to, I guess no, because if it's, I guess the problem is, no, yeah, I can't. I mean, I think I just have to fade Force for a turn, right? Because if I kill the Bowmaster now, yeah, right. We do need the power to be spread out, yeah. It just sucks because I'm literally, I am dead if they have Force, but I just have to hope they don't have it. They don't have it yet. Okay. We're safe. Presumably. I guess I don't. Maybe they have like a 1 mana answer to it, but I doubt it. I should kill this just to minimize damage. Chat, this Solitude is about to be so juiced. I guess I can only put 2 equipment on it to start off. Ponder, okay. It is revving time, that's for sure. Man, I really wish my Yorion didn't get Thoughtseized. It was the 3rd Thoughtseize too. It's so messed up. All right, Ponder, Brainstorm, Brainstorm. They have 1 cantrip left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, they have two left. Stoneforge gets their Meteor Sword. Ugh. No. Stoneforge fails to find. They don't have Meteor Sword. Oh my god. Let's go. Oh shit. Well, now I feel silly for not ticking up to 5, but like I only have 3 Solitudes left in my deck, and that's it. No, I have Starfield. I forgot Starfield Shepherd's a 5. Maybe I was supposed to tick up. Do I just double formal wear? Make it a 6/7. It's enough life that I don't even have to block, and then next turn I get to Solitude ever has the Batter Skull on it. Something like that. 6/7, yeah. Yep. So it's an 8/8. I will take 8. Good call. I will do that. Thank you. I'm gonna keep. Am I keeping this on 3 now? No. I should go to 4. Let's get that last basic out of there. Ooh. This is a dead batter skull. We have not used the Witch Enchanter. So I get to blow up the batter skull and rev my chainsaw on the Solitude. Oh my god, this is so sick. Witch Enchanter. I'm so glad I took this vial up to 4. Goodbye batter skull. Oh man. Hold up. We gotta play a special song for this moment. Please triple block. I would love nothing more than for you to triple block right now. It's a 2/5, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll just attack with these, right? Yeah. Oh man. I'm at 46. Oh man. Chat, this is game 1. Hell yeah, let's go. Yeah, Nurturing Pixie just absolutely like what a game changer it was. All right. My life total carries over. Yeah, yeah, for sure. No doubt. All right, let's cut sash a formal wear. I guess do I want Pyroblast before I probably want some number of Pyroblasts, but also maybe I want the path before I want the first Pyroblast. I'm not sure what's bad in this matchup, honestly. Maybe something like this? Board out a couple Bombardiers against... Yeah, okay. Okay, that makes sense to me. Something like that, maybe? I don't think I want all the Pyroblasts. Obviously, Pyroblast is pretty bad against Stoneforge Mystic, but I want some just to keep things, you know, lean against them, especially because they have Wastelands. We didn't see it, but they... most Stoneforge decks are Riddler decks. I'll try it. That was game 1, and it took 15 minutes, so I'm going to have to go a bit quicker this time around. We will keep this. Just going to go Wasteland Aether Vial on turn 1, probably. Ooh, that's nice. Probably going to do that on turn 2 now. Oh my god. Let me work. There we go. Just let me do it. Just let me do it. Sick. I guess I could have Pixied there to be a little bit greedy, but I don't think I want to do that. I think I just want my mana. Yeah, because then if they waste my Plateau, then I can't even cast it. So yeah, I definitely didn't want to Pixie there. I forgot how long the album version of this song is. Am I casting anything? I guess I'll cast a Johnny. That's fine. I'm not in the business of pyroblasting brainstorms just yet. Excuse me. You know what? I'm going to add this to the stream playlist. Such a banger. Uh-oh. What is this? Oh, Wrath of the Skies. Okay. That makes sense. I could Vial in Stoneforge to get Formal Wear, but that's probably worse than just casting it on my turn. Yeah. Yeah, resolves. Bummer. Yes, I'd like to say yes to my Johnny Trigger. Can I get a lands? Wastelands. Okay, well, get back to the stream playlist. 1 second. Stream playlist. Shuffle. There we go. Okay. Yes, we're going to get a formal wear with this. I'm going to waste their waste to protect my red mana. Yep, that's fine. Ooh, brainstorm locked, huh? Nice. Okay. I think I feel good just passing, and I'll formal wear in the Ajani end of turn probably. If they cast a Ponder here, I might Pyroblast it, but I guess they probably would have pondered last turn if they had one, so. Stoneforge, you got it. Cryptic Coat it is. Let's start with a Swords on this. I guess I'll Surveil and see if I get something I want else that I want to formal wear. No, I will keep that on top though. Chat. No way. Oh my god. Resolves. Whatever. Who cares? All right, I think I'm just gonna guide and recruiter, and I'll recruit. What am I recruiting for here, actually? You can signing it. Never mind. All right. Well, with the Cryptic Coat, I'm just gonna Pyroblast it. They don't Cryptic Coat. Well, that's pretty telling. Probably have a Bowmaster then. Let's do this. Okay. I think I'm not gonna attack into a Bowmaster. Yeah, I'll make him use it. Yeah, I guess attack with recruiter is free. Just another plow. Okay. Yeah, I guess recruiter would have been the good litmus test there. Just attacking with it. White, black, untap, untap. Pass. Okay. I think I just cast Shepherd here. Force. Okay. Force pitches Brazen Borrower. Okay. Maybe that's what they were holding up mana for. I'm not. Yeah, it's just not enough damage, especially because if I draw literally, I just need one more creature for the Bowmaster to not even be a blocker anymore. Even if I don't draw a creature, next turn will be the first time in a while that I get to just equip the Formal Wear. Do I want to equip or do I want to put Yorion in my hands? I don't think I want to do both. I'd like to hold up the Pyroblast, but I think I'm doing one or the other. Let me do this. Yeah, I definitely need to not undervalue just like making them do something. Just because this deck is more aggressive than I'm used to. Ooh, they mill a Thoughtseize. That's really nice for me. I mean, it's correct. I doubt that they are in the position to want to be Thoughtseizing, but destroy all non-land permanents. Sure. You kill a guy to souls, nothing else. Shielder's Edict, sure. I'll get my basic mountain here. This will be Yorion plus Vial. Cryptic Coat, yep. Nope. I don't know if this matters, but I'll do it anyway, just to be safe. Do. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I should waste them. Oh, well, too late. They have 6. It's fine. We're gonna get back Stoneforge. Stoneforge for Meteor Sword. Yeah, sure. I'm just so used to Scrublands where I hold W and it makes white mana. Look, I'm doing my best. Okay. All right, Chad, I think we got it. Sure, Guide of Souls, whatever. Kill all your white mana. Oh yeah, we could have attacked for 7, but this is way more fun. So we did it. All right. Was that too much thinking? GG's. That was fun. That game 1 was crazy. This hand does one thing. I'm gonna try it. If there's one thing's Guide of Souls is, it's good in multiples. So, Goblin Welder. Okay. Well, okay. All right. I was gonna say this hand's pretty bad against Goblin Welder, but Solitude fixes that. Well, they commit to it before I have to kill the welder at least. So, yeah, okay. I don't need another Stoneforge. I am going to play a Guide of Souls. Do I just Solitude something here? Probably not. I feel like I have to wait for the... I guess once they have 2 goblins in play, I just need to wait for the Painter Servant to be in play, probably, and hope that they're tapped out. The one benefit would be we can get in for damage here, but I don't know. Okay, Mapson. That's how it's going to be. Can I draw a land? No, I cannot draw a land, unfortunately. This could be worse, though. I get to attack. Yeah. I know how this works. You do that. And then I try to do this. Okay. Yeah. I was hoping they made me cast the Solitude this turn so that I could get those triggers. I think I want to chainsaw here. Like I just want to chainsaw the welder. I guess I could chainsaw the welder and also just Solitude the engineer. and then just get in, just to like try to kill him. I think that's, I think since it's specifically since it's 2-turn lethal, I think it's worth it. The question is which card I'm pitching. That I'm less sure of. I think I want to pitch the Stone Forge so that next turn, if I draw a white card, I can cast Recruiter for another Solitude just to be safe. That's killing that. Oh my god. Come on. Attack with these. I think no here. Yes. Yes here. Oh my god. There we go. That's a lot of mana. Karn. Okay. Well, that means I can't equip the chainsaw, unfortunately. Which might ruin my lethal plans. But they can't cast whatever they're getting off Karn. Oh yeah, Recruiter's another 300. Right. Yep. Never mind. Yep. Tormod script. Huh. I don't know what that means, but okay. Do I want to get another 3 energy? Oops. Oh yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah. All right, sick. All right, I want Flute, I want Wrath, I want Path, and that's probably it. What do I not want? I probably don't want the second formal wear. This doesn't feel like a good Felia matchup. That's true. Containment Priest when they're on eight welders is pretty real. Which I guess makes Felia a little bit more valuable. So I'll think about that a little bit more. This is probably a difficult matchup to cast a lot of Starfield Shepherds. I obviously want some because my mana is built around it, but I probably don't want too many of them. Yeah. I think I'm comfortable boarding out. Is this a matchup where you potentially board out Guide of Souls because you're bringing in Wrath of the Skies? I'm not certain about that, but thinking about it. So maybe like these 4 cards for sure, and then I guess I'll keep in Felia over Guide just because it can be more impactful. Guide of Souls, if it wasn't for the fact that I had 3 Guide of Souls on their own, I don't think that would have done like anything there. Yeah, Sunday morning already, right? This hand looks pretty good. Double Crocus is a little annoying, but I have a lot of interaction, and Stoneforge can do some stuff, so. Okay. I'm going to play Caracas first so that I don't have to use my fetch for a white mana. Still nothing? Okay. Perfect. What do I want to get here? Meteor Sword forces the issue, and I have a Stoneforge to follow up to get the formal wear, so I think I like getting Meteor Sword here. They have mana. If they, I would snap it off if they didn't have mana up. That they had mana up is the only reason I thought about it, but I think it's still probably right. Imperial Recruiter. Okay. Yep. I thought about Chainsaw there for a second, but I have so much removal. Okay. Okay, it's a lot of grindstones. Don't need another land right now. Okay. I think I'm just passing here. I could Meteor Sword or Grindstone, but that doesn't seem great when they have 2 of them. I wish I had drawn a Felia. If I drawn a Felia here, it would be pretty sick. Yeah, I'm just passing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start. Yeah, I think we just do it. Oh, luckily for us. Ooh, we milled some sick ones, actually. That was good for us. That's also pretty good. Yeah, we have a lot of options here, but I'm pretty sure that we are just passing with all of our mana up, and the likely thing we do is we just form a Warback Thalia. But I like holding my mana up for everything right now. Easy. Cool. They're over it. They could have killed me there. The funny thing is, like, if they top deck a painter, I am dead there. Or no, right? No, we don't, because we have Crocus to pick up Velia. So even if they top deck painter, never mind. Just kidding. I'm making up. This was the painter player that like completely demolished me in one of the challenges. So I'm glad I got revenge. Crocus Valley for what meters with the tomb, yeah. Few rounds in, it's feeling pretty good. My opponents are playing creatures, and I feel like I just blow them up. I'm worried when my opponents cast Dark Ritual, but we'll see. Is DNT the best position it's been in years? I think it's really hard to. I think there's only one complication. I think the answer is yes. I think that relative to how well it was played, I want to give credit to how good DNT was throughout the entire time Reanimator was legal. Nobody outside of the sickos really played it because I don't know, not many people were playing Legacy, and it was really hard to not just play Reanimator. But I do think D&D has been good for the entire time Reanimator has been legal. And now that it's gone, yeah, I think D&D just like smokes most things that aren't trying to win the game immediately. My only disappointment with the deck thus far is that I haven't gotten anywhere close to flipping a Johnny. And I'm getting bothered. I really want to flip a Johnny, damn it. Yeah, since MH3, I think like it's been obscured by all of the other broken MH3 stuff going on, but yeah. Bro, every time I open my box and look at my Emperor Bones, I get so sad that I'm not playing them. Card is so sick. Every time my Yorion goes to my graveyard. I mean, I can pick up Yorion with Overlord now at least, but like now I'm playing a deck that can't pick it up. It's so annoying. It's my one complaint with this deck. I can't reanimate my Yorion. When it's in the graveyard, it's gone forever. Oh, Doomsday? Some tempo Doomsday going on here. Oh, if I was drawing a land, I really didn't want to draw a Surveil land here. Actually, no, I guess it doesn't matter. Never mind. So I think I'm filing in Stoneforge, getting a chainsaw, trying to chainsaw the Tameo. And then next turn, we Bombardiers, and maybe our opponent explodes. I think that's where I'm at. No, opponent DC'd real quick. Yeah. I think yeah, I think D&T has basically been really good since MH3, obfuscated by the other broken stuff going on. And I think the main reason we're really seeing how good it is because just the simple fact that more people are playing Legacy because Entomb and Nadu got bans. Like, I have seen there are just so many more people playing the format in general because those stupid cards are gone. And I think we are seeing benefits all over the place for that. Well, it's not right. Like no one was playing it, especially relative to the other broken stuff that was going on. Even though I think it was. It's very easy to say this, especially as like one of the two people playing it, but it was the best deck that nobody was playing. You know, Brainstorm Tamia. Okay. Well, I have answers for that. Uh-huh. Attack him. Oops. Hit Tameo, throw a chainsaw at it. Keeping that on top. I guess maybe I was supposed to pull... Actually, no, because I can play... Yeah, I think that is what I should have done. I am going to play Pixie now. Pixie gets Force of Willed. All right. Hell yeah. All right. It's like 99% sure this is Doomsday, just the tempo variant. I'm going to cut this, and I'm going to cut this. I'm going to cut this. There's another spot where we probably cut Guide of Souls, something like this. Maybe I want Guide of Souls just to be more aggressive. Maybe I don't want... I want some number of plows, but I guess I don't need as many when I have Pyroblasts for the Tameos anyway. Maybe I do something, maybe something like this. Yeah, I think this works for me. Cut Lauren, yeah, I could see that. I usually keep it in against Doomsday just for... I've never done it once, but I hope someday Lauren's ability wins me a game. All right, I'm getting goifed. I'm getting goifed, chat. Mill 2 is what this is likely going to be. Yep. I think I have to play some creatures here. I'm going to start with the Ajani. That's because it's 2 blockers for the Goyf. Is this push on the Ajani? Yeah, that's fine. I'm very happy to throw the token in Barrow-Goyf's way if I have the opportunity to do so. And if not, then whatever. Easy. Brainstorm locked too, huh? No, not Brainstorm locked. I'm gonna... Do I want to hold up Pyroblast, or do I just want to Vial and Stoneforge for formal wear? I think I'm going to go for formal wear here. I like that it opens up the possibility of upkeep vialing in the other Stoneforge and having Meteor Sword live right away. If I get like consigned or dazed, it'll suck, but I still have the other Stoneforge too, and I can just chomp for a turn. Cool. Did I cut the chainsaw? No, I did not cut the chainsaw. Okay. All right, let's get that Meteor Sword. Take this up to 3. Boy, okay. It kills both Goyfs. Do I want to play around days is the question. Because it's very fun. I think it's a little risky, especially when like I don't care about the Goyfs. I think it is too risky to do it as much as I want to. So I'm just gonna do this. And the next turn we'll have a lot of fun. I know, really boring. That's fine. I think we're gonna chump here. Bummer that this is a 4/5 now. I'll throw the formal wear at the Goyf though. Or no, I can't do that because then it would become a 5/6. I don't want to throw the Meteor Sword at it. That's way less fun. I think I have to, but can we try Super Shredder in Black White? Is that the one? It's like Moon Shadow, but it costs 2 mana basically. I will Disruptor Fleet on Doomsday. Goes from opponent stuff. Okay, got it. No, I'm good. Oh, he's targeting himself. Oh. All right, playing for the trophy. I don't know what a Doomsday is, man. Cantrip after cantrip, couldn't find it. Can't keep this one, I don't think. This looks better. I'll put back the plateau here, I think. Yeah. Okay, making me do it. I think they probably take formal wear here. It's not, I guess I can see, like, do they take formal wear because it's the best card against them, or do they take Vile because next turn it's really easy for me to just bounce their Tameo and play Vile, where if they take my Vile, then I don't really have anything to do until next turn. Yeah, okay. I was thinking about wastelanding for a second, but that's definitely not right. Keeps a card on top. Okay, cool. Not getting Tameoed at least. Another Thoughtseize. Okay. This one has to take formal wear. I don't really think there's another option. Yep. All right, cool. That makes my option nice and easy. I was wondering if I was going to get a mountain with one of these, but now I guess I might as well. Force pitch days on my Ajani deal. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, this isn't very good, but puts pressure. It makes every card I draw from here pretty scary, so. They have reanimates. Okay. Where's my Flicker Wisps? Are we going to get a Bowmaster? Yeah. Surveilling my other Surveil land again, huh? Gonna be real annoyed with the next fetch I draw. Do I think that they drew a Brainstorm? I think I can take a draw step here. Of course. I guess I'll just play my Yorion. Could be worse. Now that I have a blocker in play, at least I really don't need to bounce the Tamiyo aggressively. Like I can make them Brainstorm first. And they absolutely have a Brainstorm. Or do they? Yes, they do. I guess I Brainstorm resolves and then I bounce it. Mm-hmm. I should have bounced the Tamiyo. It doesn't matter. I've lethal on board. It's fine. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, let's board in some Pyroblasts. No Lauren, no Lion Sash. I don't want the path to. I assume I want these 5 cards, and then I probably want to like trim a fairly trim Bombardiers. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, I kind of want to keep 3 in, but I don't know what other card I would cut. I guess it could just be Ophelia again. Ophelia against blue-black really is not at its best. And again, this is not the most impressive Ophelia deck. Yeah, I'll try this. Usually cut 2 Bomba? Okay. I might be desperate to keep 3 in because I only got to flip a Johnny for 1 turn, and I just want it to happen again. And more Bombas means more chances. That's true. They did add Netherglyph too. Yeah. Sand is great if it had more than 1 land. But we're gonna mull this. This is better. I'll put back. Actually, wait. No, I think I put back the. Huh. Putting back the Bomba is probably the responsible thing to do, but I really kind of like the curve of Pyroblast, Ajani, Bomba, especially when I'm getting all basics. But Ajani into Ajani could also be good. I guess the curve of Ajani into Bomba would probably be better if I was on the play, but since I'm on the draw, I probably shouldn't count on it. Yeah. This Blast or Bomba? Okay. I guess I could see you throwing second Pyroblast back because, you know, they could nether go with me or whatever. Ha. Joke's on you. Oh, they don't have another land. I think I definitely want to keep Pyro up for a cantrip then. No, okay. Well, whatever. Other thoughts. Okay, sure. I was getting thought seized to death, huh? Unfortunately, I think I pretty much have to surveil here. But that's all right. If I surveil into a wasteland, then no, I don't need another land. Sure. I guess I should have played the Mesa there. That was bad. Because I would like to surveil again here. Oh, excuse me. Could throw the vial at the Netherglyph. I don't think it's worth it. It's a 1-2. Do I Pyroblast a Ponder? I think, I'm gonna kick Pyroblast a Ponder. Kind of started all. I think the next blast is going to be saved for a real card, but right now I like just exchanging 1 for 1, especially when my opponent just has nothing going on. No, it just doesn't do anything right now. Okay, deck. All right, I'm just gonna start attacking now. Okay. Nethergoyf is finally a 2/3. And they fade will push me. Okay, yep. That makes sense. It's a 3/4. Bummer. Okay, that's something. Oh, I should have pyroblasted that here, actually. No, that was bad. I just let it go too fast. No, I should have blasted that. Well, my opponent only has islands, so that's very good for me. Because they could have snuff out here. I am going to blast that. So anyway, I started blasting. You want to attack? You want to attack? I dare you. No. Ooh, that's nice. Baraglyph, sure. I just kind of want to thin here, honestly. Not what I was looking for, but gives us some options. I did not spend Yorion, as you can now see. Yeah, let's do this. Make it chump blockers every turn. Yeah. Once I have the vial, once the vial's taking up and they clearly don't have an answer for it, yeah, that's why I was waiting. They've already used 2 Thoughtseize. It's not like under huge threat, but no reason to let something bad happen. So deck, come on, give me a break. Fatal push, yeah. Attacking me. Yeah, I gotta let this go. They gonna Kaito me? Nope. Okay. They find a Tameo. Okay. Not super concerned about that. If they cast it, I'll blast it. Yeah. I'm gonna blast it in their end step so that if they have a brainstorm, I can vial in my Yorion. There we go. Now we're cooking. Please don't have. At least it's push and not a. I didn't want it to be Bowmasters. Bowmasters would have sucked. But push on the cats is totally fine. Yeah. Okay. path officially better than swords now? Is this another Baragorth? It's a Kaito. Okay, cool. They left up, so I guess we'll see if they have okay. Then I think, yeah, we Yorion and we blink my Ajani. That way we have enough damage to kill Kaito. Finally. Something. What's the coolest? I guess we're probably just. I guess we'll see. We'll start by. If my opponent has Snuff Out, how much better is my life if the Kaito's at 2 as opposed to at 4? I think I should just attack the Kaito with all of them to be safe. All right, cool. All right, Warp Shepherd. I was just thinking about what you are talking about right now. Get Pixie. Cast Pixie. Pick up Yorion. The amount of stuff that's happening with Pixie is literally making me wonder if, like, I want Pixie in Black White. I'm pretty sure the answer is no, but, like, man, stuff just keeps happening with this card. That's easy. That's easy. What am I doing with Pixie? Do I just pick up a Johnny? I guess I could just pick up Yorion and do it. I guess I just pick up Yorion and do it again. I have a huge board presence now, so. Speaking of toxic delusion. I am going to get greedy with this again. We're just gonna play some Guida Souls. I don't even think I want to Yori on this board. I'm just gonna ride the Shepherd for a bit. Oh yeah, I forgot to play the guide first. No Ocelot Pride. It's not my list. Mr. Higgins in chat can talk more about it. My understanding is that it's just not very like the spots where it's good are not that common. I guess I should have just played the guide there. Oh well. One thing I want to talk about while my opponent's brainstorming. One thing I have been skeptical about this deck from the moment I saw it was the Guide of Souls. It just feels like the kind of card that like it's really it has its moments, but it's a difficult card to actually make work. I am starting to understand how it fits in the deck, specifically in the context of Starfield Shepherd, because like Guide of Souls, feels like a card that's really only good in multiples. But the nature of Starfield Shepherd is that it's easy to assemble multiple copies of it. And that I think is an aspect of the card that I hadn't really appreciated until actually playing with the cards. They are tanking on this brainstorm. All right. This looks like a Murktide Regent. Okay. Okay. Do I want to Yorion here? I would gain 2 life, another 2 life. I go guide, and then I just have like a ton of. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now. Mechanics question. Do I blink this Guide of Souls? This Guide of Souls coming back into play will see the Starfield Shepherd, right? So it is just correct to blink the Guide of Souls as well. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. I think I don't want to unblink this one. I think, right? Because it is a flyer. Do you agree with that, Sam, or would you just get it all? I guess it is another 2 life. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, right, 1 life. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and fetch here. Not what I'm after, but that's all right. All right, chat. Is this Yorion big enough for you? Yes. 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 Now the Murktide can't attack. I will chump Goyf with a guide. find myself flooding out a lot. It's kind of annoying. So attacking with everything doesn't force them to block the Yorion. They can block the 3/4 Guide of Souls, and they would take 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I think I'm just attacking with Yorion and then going for the alpha next turn. Yeah. If this forced them to chump block the Yorion, then I would attack with everything, but since it doesn't. Next turn it should, though, so. Especially now that they've fetched. All right, deck, give me something, please. There we go. 18, 10, 11, 4. This puts him to 1 again. So I guess now I attack. Or I get 2 energy. 10, 11, 4. Yeah, okay. Thank you. They go to 18, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and I pump one of my creatures. I'll probably just make it the other Guide of Souls. Spread out the love. All right. Well, Sam, played red and I trophied and it was not even hard. Holy shit, that was like easy. I'm annoyed this was on my Daybreak account because I just didn't want to buy Pyroblast. Damn. Well, the good news is I have all of the red build cards in a separate deck box all ready to go right now. I just got a mutual friend of ours has the other foil Guide of Souls for me. I'll probably play it at the next F&M I go to. Man, that was sick. I'm just like got the quantum Lord. Yeah, yeah. Correct. I have cast Pyroblast way more in Pauper than I have in Legacy, but man, that card feels good when it feels good. Is red the truth? Look, I only have those 5 matches personally, but my friend Sam in the chat has been like crushing with this list for quite a while at this point. Kind of seems like, yeah, this is like it's different, but it is very clearly strong. Like if you want to play a more aggressive build of D&T that just also plays a bit differently, you have an option here. Like damn. Obviously, I played some weird matchups. I didn't play. I kind of played against Dark Ritual, but also not really. But yeah, like I think what kept impressing me was like how many times I would like empty all my resources, feel like I have nothing left, be worried about my top decks, and then I draw a Starfield Shepherd, and it's like I warp for the first Guide of Souls, cast it for the second Guide of Souls, and now I just like have a board. I have like 5, 6 in stats. I've gained some life, and also I get to draw other cards while doing it. I was definitely impressed with the shepherds for sure. I never got to do anything like super fancy with them. You know, I didn't fling a shepherd at. Or no, sorry, I flung a shepherd in the very first game, but then not after that. I didn't. I don't know. I'm impressed, man. I obviously I threatened one. My painter opponent conceded to an imminent Felia trigger, and that was it. But yeah, that was chat. That was good. I'm glad I got to play this in the league. I'll probably play it next week too, since I'm not going to be at the not going to be playing that challenge either. Too many birthdays. What's it like having friends and children? Anyway, I got to get going. It's getting pretty late. I got to get to bed. Thank you everybody for hanging out. I'm happy you were here for it too, Sam. That was sick. I wish it was on my real account, but hey, what are you gonna do? Maybe I'll just buy Pyroblast. Who knows? But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Like I mentioned last stream and implied this one, I will not be playing in the challenge this weekend nor next weekend. Expect me to be doing another league next Thursday, and then I should be back to doing Sunday challenges for a little bit. So thanks for hanging out. Let's see if anybody is streaming. Normally Harain would be on, but I didn't get a notification for him. Yeah, he's not streaming tonight, I guess. Anybody around? It's kind of looking like no. So yeah, I think that's just gonna be it. Thank you, everybody. Have a good evening. I'm glad that we got to put a chainsaw on Solitude that inspired me to put BFG edition into the stream playlist. So, all right. Anyway, see you guys.